What is going on, Prosperity Practitioner? I am coming to you today, New Jersey. Nice little sunny day, and we're loving life here. And we're just thinking big thoughts, big things all the time. And speaking about big thoughts, big things all the time, let's talk about that final amount that you get, that you receive from the universe in the prosperity practice. It's $53 billion and change. And I have a friend of mine who's been doing this process, Taryn. What's up, Taryn? And Taryn says to me, she goes, hey, how the hell did you spend that end amount? That's why I haven't finished. First of all, Taryn, congratulations on making it that far. A lot of people don't even make it that far. And I want to call out to that specific topic of not completing this process. I think that not completing this process is not a bad thing. I think that what happens is you get stuck at a certain point, and you can get stuck for a number of reasons. Reason number one is that you simply can't imagine yourself with that kind of money. With that kind of money, I mean, you can't imagine yourself with millions of dollars. You would like millions of dollars, but you can't even imagine yourself with it, so you stop. You also may stop because you simply think it is a game, and it is a game. However, again, I'm gonna relay it back to the point of, if you can't even imagine yourself with $1 million, how do you ever expect to actually have it? Everything you've ever gotten in life, everything you've ever had in your life, you've imagined yourself as being capable of receiving it at one point. And if there's a difficulty with seeing yourself as being able to receive millions of dollars in a single day, in a single lump sum, do you believe that there would be difficulty in seeing yourself have that actually show up in your life? That's one of the reasons why a lot of people may not finish this. Another reason may be that they don't have an idea of what they want or what you can get with that kind of money. And I may have said it before, and I'll say it again, because it is a wonderful line, and it comes from our man, Earl Nightingale. Earl Nightingale says, most people don't know how much money they need. They think that they need more than they need. And tied in with that, they don't know what they actually want. So first of all, you don't know what you want. So it's real simple to say, you know what, I've gotten everything that I needed or wanted, so I'm just going to stop the game here. And look, that's great. Awesome. If you get to a point in this game, in the prosperity practice, where you say, I have everything I want, everything I literally possibly imagined, conceived that I would want, then cool, you're done. You now have drawn yourself a map. You've got an outline of what it is that you want. And congratulations, you know what you want now. And you know specifically how much that's going to cost you to get there. That's great. That's part of what this is about. That's part of what the prosperity practice is about, is being able to go through and see everything that you could possibly want. So maybe you get to 100 million, maybe you get to 200 million, and you're like, this game, I can't do it anymore. I literally can't. It's not even that I can't imagine myself with that kind of money. You're saying to yourself, I can't find anything else that I want. And that's okay. I'd love to hear from you to say, hey, I got to this point, and you know what? There is nothing else in this world that I want for myself. I've got everything I want. When you get to that point, I want you to sit in it. I want you to revel in that moment. I want you to say, I have everything I want in my life. This is a fantastic feeling. What does that feel like? Scream from the top of a mountain. Do a dance. Scream. Embody that feeling. That's practice for reality. That is practice for reality. If you can practice it in your imagination, if you can actually make some steps happen, if you can dance around in your house and actually feel as though it is happening right now, well, that's practice for reality. The reality and the truth for when it's coming. Because if you can make that happen, it's coming. And that is part of the prosperity practice. So now Karen's gotten to the end, and she's wondering what can she spend her money on. She asked me how I spent my money. If I recall correctly, I probably bought like a company. Because it was a cool company, and I didn't look at it as an investment. I bought something that I thought would be fun. And buying companies is not out of the norm. Many of us she bought the Eagles at one point. I bought the Buffalo Bills. I think I bought the Dallas Cowboys or San Francisco 49ers. Have fun with it. Go as deep as you can with it. Find anything. If you can say to yourself, it would be great. It would be so much fun if I owned this. If this was in my life, I would have fun with it. And you could list out all the reasons why it would be fun for you to have that in your life. That is part of the prosperity practice. So Taryn, I know that wasn't real deep in exactly your case, and I think that, as you told me, you found a few things to spend your money on. They were quite laughable, as a matter of fact. I think one of them, I'm not going to share it. Taryn, you reach out to me, let me know if you think I should share what it is that you spent your $53 billion on. And I'll have to check to see if you actually spent what it is you told me you were going to spend it on. I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was pretty funny. But I know that you were challenged, and I know that a lot of people are challenged with spending such a huge amount of money. The idea is that there's no reason why you aren't able to have that kind of money in your life. Look at Warren Buffett, look at Bill Gates, look at Richard Branson, look at Tesla, look at Elon Musk, look at Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. Look at all these people. There are so many examples out there, and there's a statistic out there that there's I think about 1,600 new millionaires every day. There's no reason why it can't be you. There's no reason why it can't be you. There's nothing in that another person's makeup, genetically, bodily, that these people have that you don't have. They've got their imagination. They've got their reasoning capabilities. They've got their they've got the gift of gab. They've got there's nothing you don't have that can't put you in that place. That can't put you into a place where maybe tomorrow you are earning $1 million. I mean, and again, we start small with the prosperity practice, right? We start with $100 and we work our way up. So don't stretch yourself too far in the practice of saying, hey, look, this is just simply unbelievable and this will never happen. If you get to that point, then stop. Let me know. That's also okay. Get to the point, maybe you say, hey, you know what? What if I only receive 1,000, 2,000 a day? Let's talk about that. That's simple. That shouldn't be that much of a stretch for you. Shouldn't be that much of a stretch for anyone. So let's talk about that and do that for a couple days. The idea, again, with this prosperity practice is that it is a practice. You get to a certain point, you get comfortable, you stay comfortable, and then you go slightly beyond those boundaries. And that is where you begin to stretch yourself, and that's where the growth is, and that's what the practice is all about. And again, hopefully that's been helpful. Taryn, thanks for playing. Congratulations on getting through $53 billion and actually listing it all out. I'm proud of you, and you're the second one that I'm familiar with who's gone through that. That means that to date, there's been over $200 billion that have been given out and spent by a couple of the people that I know, and that's just completion. There's several others who have taken this practice on and have spent billions of dollars themselves. Reach out to me to see how you can become more prosperous with the prosperity practice.